God of the universe. And his name is Yahweh, is he not? And Yahweh is the God of the Bible, is he not? And that is not the name we see in this book here. This book here doesn't know that name, does it? This book is missing that name, isn't it? If this is God's holy name, if this is God's eternal name, how can the greatest of all prophets not know that name? That's a problem, right? So we're going to question that prophet today. We're going to question Muhammad today. And there will be Muslims that don't like what we're going to say. So let's go ahead and get started. Godwin, let's go ahead. Godwin, let's get started. Now, the name of the man that you're talking about is Muhammad. You don't care for Muhammad, do you?
Not really.
And what's the problem with Muhammad?
Well, Muhammad, according to the Quran, it says that Muhammad is the greatest example for mankind.
So, the greatest example for mankind. Do you all agree with that? No! So there's a lot that don't agree with that. There's an awful lot that don't agree. So you're on good ground here. Now, why is it that they don't agree with that notion?
Well, if you look into your Quran, if you look into the Hadith, if you look into the sources, you realize that Muhammad is a great example. And so, according to the Quran, it says that Muhammad is an example.
Go ahead, tell me why he's not a good example.
First of all, Muhammad, we have to look at if Muhammad's a true person. Okay? Because one of the things you have to understand is if you're going to follow someone, and if that person's going to set an example, the person has to be telling the truth.
So, does Muhammad tell the truth? I would expect every prophet should tell the truth. Did Jesus Christ always tell the truth? Did any of the prophets lie? No. Okay, so therefore every prophet should tell the truth, right? If they're true prophets. I don't need you to tell me that. I know that. Now let's see if Muhammad could tell the truth.
So, according to Ibn Hisham, thank you. Okay, according to Ibn Hisham, we look at what Ibn Hisham had to say in regards to Muhammad.
Okay, Ibn Hisham. Why are you using Ibn Hisham? Because he's the first one to write down the biography of the Prophet Muhammad. He wrote this down in 833. Muhammad died in 632. 200 years later, Ibn Hisham gives us the first record of Muhammad's life. And what did he say about Muhammad? We have nothing earlier, do we?
No, we don't have nothing. So, I'm going to read very quickly. Now, the apostle was anxious for the welfare of his people, wishing to attract them as far as he could. It has been mentioned that he longed for a way to attract them. And Satan, when he, Muhammad, was meditating upon it and desiring to bring it to his people, put upon his tongue, these are the exalted Quranic whose intercession is approved.
So here is Satan infusing his beliefs on Muhammad. This is what Ibn Hisham saying. So if Muhammad is a great prophet, how can Satan seduce him?
That's a big problem. I don't know. I mean, perhaps it's not. And then it goes on to say, in Ibn Sad Kitab, it says, I ascribe to Allah, this is Muhammad confessing. Muhammad's confessing that he's heard, that he lies. I ascribe to Allah what he did not say. And again, it says in Al-Tabari, I fabricated things against God.
And this is Muhammad speaking.
This is Muhammad speaking.
So he swore that these are things that he did not say. He said things that he's not supposed to say, and he says things that are fabricated. Now, what were the references you used there?
All right, so we've got Al-Tabari.
Al-Tabari from 923. Al-Tabari is the first to write down the tafsir. So that's commentary. Okay, who else did you refer to there?
So, Ibn Sad Kitab Al-Tabari.
Ibn Sad. Ibn Sad is one of the great compilers, so he is also an authority. So you've used three authorities: Ibn Sad, Ibn Hisham, Al-Tabari. All of them are authorities on Islam. In every case, they say that Muhammad lied, that he fabricated. That bothers you.
That's a big
Does that bother you?
Yeah.
It should bother every one of you. Because God does not lie. And the prophets do not lie. But in every case, we've seen three cases here where Muhammad lied, which proves that he could not be a prophet of God.
God,
would you have any others?
Okay, so we're looking at if Muhammad
million Muslims understand that.
Okay, so in order to truly follow someone, okay, you have to look at their morality, okay? And so we see over and over again that Muhammad killed innocent people. For example, we have a tribe called the Banu Qurayza.
The Banu Qurayza tribe are the Jewish tribe, the largest tribe in Medina. They had lived in Medina for hundreds of years. They were natives to Medina, were they not? Was Muhammad from Medina? He was from Mecca. So he was a guest in Medina. He had just moved to Medina in 622. This is 627. So that's 5 years he had been in Medina. Would you call that a native?
No.
That looks like a guess to me. So what did he do with the Banu Qurayza? The Jewish family, the largest Jewish family living in Medina.
Well, according to Sahih Bukhari, volume 52, number 218, he split the throat of 800 men.
Say that again, say that again. Did you all hear that?
No. Say it again.
So according to Sahih Bukhari, one of the authentic Islamic sources,
The most authoritative, the earliest hadith writer. 870 he died. So this is late 9th century. You can't get anything better than Al-Bukhari. He is Sahih Bukhari. Sahih means perfect, without error. And what does he say about the Banu Qurayza?
clearly it says that he split the throat of 800 men, okay, and he took the women and the children captive. These are innocent men who did nothing to him, and he killed them.
Okay, what was their crime?
There was no crime.
There has to be a crime. You don't slit the throat of 800 men unless they did something wrong. Godwin, help me here. What was their crime?
So, you understand, a few of their leaders may have plotted against Muhammad.
And how many of their leaders plotted against Muhammad? 7. 7. We know their names. They're written. Even Al-Bukhari gives us the names. So, because of the guilt of 7, 800 had their throats slit. Now, there are people that are guilty all the time. Here in London, there are Jews living in London, are there not? Let's say that there are 7 Jews that go against our government here. That go against, what's her name? The lady, our Prime Minister, I can't remember her name. Theresa May. Should we kill all the Jews living in London because of the guilt of 7? Would you want to apply that today? So can you see, this is not a good model, is it? How about you have a question?
Yeah, you're just fabricating, you're just manipulating a lie here. When 7 leaders went, they went on the behalf of their tribe. The tribe agreed with them. They represent the whole tribe. When
Okay, let's go ahead and let's use
that's a lie. That's a manipulation.
We know that's not true. But let's just assume if 7 Jews went against on the behalf of all Jews here in London, should we kill all the male Jews?
That's not true.
Should we kill all
That
the
is
male
not
Jews?
the whole truth.
Using your
That is not the whole truth.
Should we kill any Jews? Why did Muhammad kill all the
Jay,
Jews?
that is not the whole truth. You know the whole story, don't you know the whole story? There was a war for over a month, and these Jews, they didn't take a side of Muhammad, peace be upon him. They're supposed to defend Medina alongside Muslims against the pagans. They refused to defend Medina and help the Muslim. For 1 month, they refused. So they were guilty of that treason. So they were slit their throats because of the treason.
So they were treasonous.
That's
For
right.
The treasonous of 7 men. Should all
No,
the Jews
lie again.
be killed?
Lie again, not 7 men. Whole tribe
Let's say
was
the
guilty.
whole tribe, all the Jews are against Theresa May here. Should we kill all the Jews?
You're lying again.
Can you see? It
You
doesn't matter what you say.
you are twisting
This
again.
is not a
You are
model for today.
you are twisting again. Show the
I
whole
don't
picture.
agree with him.
Show the
But
whole
can you
picture.
see why? Even when he tries to excuse
That
it.
is not the whole
Thank
picture.
God we don't follow Muhammad's model. Thank God we
Jay.
don't use that in the 21st century.
Jay, what you do?
Shame on you.
Jay, what you
This
do?
is barbarism.
What?
Prophet is
Jay,
a barbaric
Jay,
man.
you are not
He
telling.
is not at all will conducive.
You are not telling the whole truth. You are telling a half-truth. You are telling half-truth, which is dangerous than lie. You are telling half-truth. That's not a whole
What
truth.
did Jesus do when everybody was against him? When they whipped Jesus? When they put him on the cross? What did Jesus do? Father,
Can I answer?
give them.
Can I answer? Can I answer? Can I answer?
People, you need Jesus.
Can I answer?
Come on back to Jesus.
Jesus going to kill all his enemies when he's going to come
I
back.
don't care what excuse you give. That is barbarism. And
Jesus
it's
is going to
not
slaughter
applicable
all his enemies when he's going to come back. All his enemies.
Why he's upset.
I can see it clearly.
What? He's clearly war.
Because you're prophet.
You are twisting it, brother. You are twisting it. You said earlier you lied. You said Tabari was the first Mufassir, the first person who write tafsir. You said that, yes? Tabari. He was not. Abdullah bin Abbas was the first.
Where is Abbas's
No,
material?
but he was.
Where is
You
his
read.
material
You
today?
read that. Okay,
We don't have even Abbas's material.
Read.
We have to go to Al-Tabari.
We don't have his material, it's true.
That's
right.
The earliest material
Hadith say.
we have on the commentaries is Al-Tabari 923.
Are you denying?
300 years.
Are you denying?
Takes him
Jay,
300 years
Jay,
to finally write it
Jay,
down.
you are on camera. Are you denying Abdullah bin Abbas was the
is
first
nothing down
commentator?
that we have
Are you
on
denying?
Abbas.
Are you denying?
Show me it.
It's Hadith tells us.
Show me it
Hadith.
today.
Hadith tells he was the first commentator.
No. So
But
you
we don't
looked
have
at
his material.
him
It's
and
true.
his son.
But the Hadith
That's
say
the
he
earliest
was
we
the
have
first
today
commentator.
of his biography. You look at Al-Bukhari. That's
And
the
he
earliest we have today. Next step of
Yes,
his
that's what
saying.
he's mentioning.
We look at Al-Tabari.
Okay.
That's the
Where he
earliest
learned
we
that
have of the
Muslims have killed
tafsir.
8,000 Jews.
Can you see why
Because he
you're
mentioned the
using me?
Hadith. So he's quoting Hadith what he
We
likes,
only know
but he
about
don't
Ibn
want to
Abbas
believe what he
because of
doesn't like.
Al-Tabari.
It's a double
So we
question.
have to go to Al-Tabari to find out about Ibn
Everything is
Abbas.
quoting his
Now, can you
Hadith.
see why he
That is his
doesn't
proof.
even know
I'm
his own
using
dates?
his proof.
You've got to put the dates there. Now, thank God, Godwin, you have showed me 3 times when Muhammad himself said that he's a liar. You showed me where he killed 800 Jews. And what was their crime again, Godwin?
They had no crime. Their leaders fought against Muhammad, apparently. And that's the reason Abdullah killed 800, slit their throats, innocent men, and
Godwin, sorry. Godwin,
Muslims will say
you agree with
that
your God
they
to
were
killing the
against
baby.
Treaty of Medina.
You agree with your God killing the baby.
That's their
But you do not
signature on the
agree with
Treaty of
killing
Medina.
the people who are guilty.
It is not there.
What?
So they didn't sign the Treaty of Medina.
Treason, yes.
Therefore, they're not responsible
He
for
ordered
upholding
to
the
kill him.
Treaty
He
of
didn't give it his
Medina.
own hand.
Would you have signed the Treaty of
That's what we're
Medina?
saying. He's sleeping.
And why not?
That's what we're talking about treason. It was a treason.
no, that wasn't.
They
And
wanted
what's
a
the first
destruction of all
article
Medina.
in the Treaty of Medina? That Muhammad would be an
represent the whole
arbiter
tribe.
between man and God.
Seven
Are you going to
represent the
allow
whole
Muhammad to
tribe.
be your arbiter?
Never!
But anybody
Don't
here
the whole
allow
tribe.
Muhammad to be So you wouldn't sign it either. That means your throat must be slit along with the other Jews. Using Hamas's criteria.
No, show me the video.
Thank God for God. Thank God we can come back to Jesus. Thank God we got the model today. The only man of peace. And what's his name? Jesus. What's his name? Jesus. I hear you. Jesus. Get that name
That's a lie. Jay, you lie again. You could hate them. Why you say you can't hate them? That's a lie again. He's a habitual liar. He would hate everybody.
Show us evidence.
Speak up, speak up.
Show us evidence.
Evidence what?
What you're saying.
No, read the whole story. Read the whole story. You want to be educated on the whole story? I can tell you. I can tell you.
So you're saying from your
Are you using that phrase? I can't challenge you.
One and two.
It's not for you, it's for everybody else.
Come here. I'm forward. I wait to have it.
This is not for your sake. It's recorded on you.
Can I go forward?
He needs Jesus. You don't need Jehan. You need Jesus. You don't need ISIS.
So Muhammad clearly is sinning. What else?
Well, yeah, according to the Surah 48,
So Surah 48, Ayah 1 and 2. Now prophets, according to Islam, should not sin. Right? So what does Surah 48, Ayah 1 and 2 say?
but it says here,
So 48, ayah 1 and 2. Should I read it? If you got it right there. Indeed, we have granted you, this is Muhammad, a manifest trial, that Allah may forgive you the sins of the past and the future, and complete His favor on you, and guide you in the straight path. So Muhammad is getting his sins from the past and the sins he has yet to do. Both before and after, he continues to sin. So is Muhammad a sinner?
Clearly he is, yes.
Almost. Is Muhammad a sinner?
Your point
Is Muhammad a sinner?
Let's say for the sake of argument.
Is Muhammad a sinner? Like every other man. He doesn't want to answer the question. Can you see the problem for the Muslim?
Yes.
Almost, you have an answer.
You just made a point. Do prophets sin? What did he say? No. Now are you agreeing with him?
I agree with him.
Okay. Prophets of the Bible.
Prophets, old prophets sin. All the prophets sin. Every prophet sins.
So Muhammad
Do you believe that they
he's not a
sin?
prophet. That doesn't mean he's not a prophet.
Do you believe they sin?
But Quran say yes. Yes. Quran say yes.
So you, Abbas, are now on camera. You believe Muhammad did sin.
The Quran say yes.
So do you believe now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Finally, we got a After how many years, we finally got a Muslim that agrees Muhammad was a sinner.
Following the wicked man.
According to
Did Jesus sin? Jesus sinned.
He did not
Yes, he
sin.
did. Jesus lied. Jesus lied twice in the Bible. In the Bible, lied twice.
Okay. Last question later.
What do you ask?
According to the Bible,
You asking me a question, I'm asking you back.
just a minute.
Jesus sinned according to the Bible.
According to the Quran, did Jesus sin?
No!
According to the Quran, Jesus was the righteous one. Jesus! According to the Quran, Muhammad sinned.
Yeah!
So who's greater?
Jesus!
Who's greater?
Jesus! I can't believe as a Christian to make his point he's using Quran and not the Bible. He's using the Quran. Because he knows according to the Bible Jesus sinned.
We know
Jesus of the Bible lied twice. Jesus of the Bible calling non-Gentiles as dogs, non-Jews as dogs. That's called racism.
You continue to follow the wicked prophet.
Well, it's your opinion. That's called double standard.
Who is the King of Kings?
Jesus!
Who is the Lord of Lords?
Jesus!
Who died on the cross?
Jesus!
Who then rose again?
Jesus!
Who walks with you and me?
Jesus!
Who waits for you and me?
Jesus!
Who wants to bring you home?
Jesus!
What's his name?
Jesus!
What's his name?
Jesus!
Okay, let's continue on.
That is the proof that Muhammad peace be upon him is a true prophet because he was making the Quran. He would never admit that he sinned.
Muhammad had nothing to do with it. Thank God we don't have to go to Muhammad. Let's go back to one more point.
So God was guiding him. So Quran is a revelation of God. Quran is a revelation of God. How a man making a book himself saying I'm a sinner? That is a proof of his truthfulness. And when you say sin, that doesn't mean lie. Sin could be you missing your salah. Sin could be you didn't give enough charity.
I respect your opinion, but the Quran says,
But what's sin?
So clearly,
What are you implying of sin?
Doesn't matter
Sin,
what type of
sin
sin,
could be, look, sin could be he missed his salah.
Speak out.
Sin could be he didn't give enough charity. Sin could be when he was a child he might beat somebody. Sin doesn't mean a lie.
If God told him he's a
You
sinner,
could be completely honest person but a sinner. So that doesn't mean he was a liar. You're implying. No, he didn't lie. No, he never.
Did Jesus uniquely do something for our salvation? Godwin, what did Jesus do?
Jesus
But Jesus of the Bible
died on
lied.
the cross for all of humanity, and because of that, we can receive eternal life. He's left on the earth.
And you want someone who was perfect, only someone who was sinless, only someone who was God on earth could do that, right, Godwin? It had to be God who comes to earth. It had to be God who died on the cross. It had to be God who rose again. For you and me, the black and the white, we can be brothers in Christ. We're going to be together forever, aren't we? Amen. The black and the white man are together forever. Because of Jesus. God bless you. Your first time, you did a great job.
What all Jay and his party they believe in, as long as you lie loud enough and often enough, people will believe you. And that's what he succeeded. He lies loud and often. That's what he does. He doesn't listen to anybody else. That's what you do. But I got something for you as well. I want somebody to make me. I want to. Are you leaving Islam? Yes. Who told you that? You need to. Beard is not part of Islam. No, beard is not part in Islam. Who told you that?
Ready to go?
well, it's God.
Who's the guy who's a tripod? The other guy. Call him. Hallelujah. Where did he go? See? Abbas. Is this Jesus? Yours. It's mine. Take it off. Yeah, absolutely. Where's the brothers up, man? Where's Johnny? Johnny Bravo. Where is he?
Sorry, can I just ask you?
26 different Qurans? Out of a whole month worth of toilet paper.
There's the Qibla coming up, mate.
Who?
Qibla, you'll hear it, you'll hear it.
Where is it?
You must be Providence.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah.
It's been exposed week in, week out. Just don't get it. They love the little cult, don't they? They love it. The demons inside of them, mate.
The demons always give the alternative explanation.
They're delusional, aren't
The mind is clouded.
Exactly. They reprobate minds.
If you need to turn it, you just unlock there.
Once a month.
What is he talking about now?
What channel are you?
Good.
Seen it? You can't find it, yeah? Are you Pete Panda? Are you Pete Panda? Which one are you? Yeah.
All right, ready?